It was my honeymoon trip, but my husband's best friend insisted on going into the sea for shark watching despite being on her period. I reasoned against it, as sharks would go amok from the scent of blood, only for Heidi to snap at me. "You're just jealous I have a nice body. That's why you don't want me to have fun with your husband." My own husband and his other buddies joined in too, brushing me off impatiently. "It's rare for us to hang out. Don't be a buzzkill. That's right, Hannah is young and beautiful. She should take pictures with the sharks." With that, they all went down the water despite my earnest protests, and her menstrual bleeding drew schools of sharks toward her right away. When I tried to help, she kicked me in the head, knocking me out and leaving me in the water as the sharks tore me to pieces. While I died under the sea in agonizing despair, Heidi, my husband, and their friends managed to get to safety. Once they returned to civilization, they reported my death as a drowning and pilfered all my wealth. While they rose to the peak of their existence, my parents, devastated by my death, both took their own lives. That was when I opened my eyes again and found myself back on the desert island where they were going for shark watching. I shouldn't go shark diving while on my period? Don't be ridiculous. Great white sharks rarely attack humans and were never part of their diet. You're just jealous I have a better body. And get this, not even the gods can stop me from going in the water. I shuddered as I listened to Heidi Sands' blasphemous rant. She was one of Larry Shaw's so-called bros, the same Larry who married into my family. The day after the wedding, we were going on our honeymoon when Heidi showed up with their usual clique, urging Larry to go shark diving with them near a desert island. I tried to stop them to no avail and was dragged along to a deserted island. And before going into the water, Heidi changed tampons in front of everyone. Blood is known to send sharks into a frenzy, and I tried to tell her to stay on the boat. Instead of listening, Heidi called me out for being paranoid in front of everyone, and everyone promptly agreed, saying that I was making a fuss out of nothing and making Heidi look bad. I expected Larry to stop her, only for him to snort at me. "You're just trying to make yourself look better. Are you done? How could you be so jealous? I'm going to make you pay if you ruined this for her." I could only watch as Heidi entered the water with my husband without any protective gear. To no surprise, the shiver of sharks erupted in a frenzy from the blood and attacked Heidi. Out of kindness, I tried to save her, only for her to kick me in the head, knocking me out and throwing me to the frenzied sharks. While Larry and their friends managed to get to Heidi to safety, I was shredded to pieces and left at the bottom of the ocean. Afterwards, they all testified to the police that I had ignored warnings against not going shark diving while on my period and ended up eaten. Larry hence inherited all my wealth and married Heidi just 3 months later, rising to the peak of their existence. As for my parents, they were left devastated by my death, and both of them took their own lives. That's enough, Zoe. Stop trying to harass Heidi. We're all here to play with the sharks, and going shark diving while on your period is perfectly fine. Larry's outburst brought me to my senses. I had been reincarnated. Even as I watched him fiercely defend Heidi, I growled coolly, "It's her freedom. She can dive all she wants. I was just trying to be polite." Since fate had seen it fit to give me a second chance, I wasn't about to bother meddling. They wanted to die with Heidi? That suited me just fine. Meanwhile, our yacht had arrived in shark territory, while Larry's friends were still dissing me. What's worse than ignorance? Running your mouth while being ignorant. Don't go swimming while on your period? You only said that because Heidi is on her period. You just want to screw with her. Exactly. What did Larry even see in you? You're so petty with another woman. Heidi let them continue, watching me gleefully. Having had enough, I took a deep breath and said, "You're right. Since I'm such a buzzkill, I won't be joining you." "I'm leaving!" Larry frowned and snapped at me right then. "Are you done? Everyone's traveled all the way here to see the sharks, but you have to make this about yourself." "I never wanted to come," I shot back. "You dragged me here. Heidi was the one who wanted to see the sharks." Seeing Heidi and Larry cringe in response, I laughed coolly. "Go swim with the sharks all you want. I won't stop you. Just give me the speedboat and I'll go back to the shore." The speedboat had an automated navigation system, and we were just a few dozen miles away from the mainland, so I could make it back with no problems. After all, I wasn't